After age 70, 7 mistakes when drinking water that many people make and how they can affect the heart, kidneys, and brain. Introduction. Water makes up about 50 to 60% of our body weight and is involved in almost every vital function. It transports oxygen and nutrients to cells. It regulates body temperature. It supports digestion, and it helps the kidneys remove waste products from the body. Because of this, many people believe that the more water they drink, the healthier they will be. But that is not entirely true. Especially after age 70, the body undergoes many natural changes. The sensation of thirst gradually decreases. Kidney function changes with age. The ability to maintain the balance of water and electrolytes is no longer the same as when we were younger. Additionally, many seniors manage conditions such as high blood pressure, heart failure, or chronic kidney disease, which means everyone's water needs are different. This means that drinking too little water can be harmful. However, drinking too much water in certain cases can also be problematic. The most important thing is not just to drink a lot. It is about drinking the right way at the right time and in a way that fits your personal health status. In today's video, we will explore 7 very common mistakes when drinking water that many people over 70 are making, along with advice to help you maintain a safe water balance. Mistake number 1. Only drinking water when you feel thirsty. This is perhaps the most common mistake. Many people say, "I do not feel thirsty yet, so I do not need to drink." When we are young, the body's thirst mechanism works quite efficiently. As soon as the body is slightly dehydrated, the brain quickly sends signals to make you feel thirsty. However, as we age, the sensation of thirst tends to decline. This means you could already be dehydrated, but still not feel thirsty at all. Mild dehydration can make the body feel more tired. It causes dry mouth, dry skin, constipation, and a decrease in the ability to concentrate. For seniors, dehydration can also increase the risk of dizziness and falls. On hot days or when dealing with a fever, diarrhea, or vomiting, the risk of dehydration is even higher. Therefore, instead of waiting until you are thirsty to drink, many experts encourage seniors to form the habit of drinking water regularly throughout the day, unless a doctor has ordered a fluid restriction. You can drink a small amount after waking up. Drink during meals, and supplement between meals if needed. Breaking up your water intake into small amounts is usually more comfortable than drinking a lot all at once. Mistake number 2. Drinking too much water at one time. Some people hear that they should stay hydrated, so they drink 2 or 3 large glasses at once. This is not always beneficial. When you drink too much water in a very short period, the body may not be able to adjust in time. In rare but serious cases, drinking too much water too quickly can lower the sodium levels in your blood, causing a condition called hyponatremia. This is a condition that requires medical attention. For most healthy people, the kidneys are quite good at regulating water. However, in older adults or those with heart or kidney disease, this ability may be reduced. So, instead of trying to drink a massive amount at once, divide your water intake into several small portions throughout the day. This helps the body absorb it better and reduces that feeling of being bloated. If your doctor has instructed you to limit your daily fluid intake due to heart failure or kidney disease, please follow those recommendations strictly. Do not increase your water intake just because you heard someone say that drinking more is always better. Mistake number 3. Assuming that all types of drinks can replace plain water. Many people think, "I drink tea all day, I drink soda, I drink coffee, so I am getting enough water." It is true that all beverages contain water. However, they are not always the best choice to replace plain water. Soft drinks often contain a lot of sugar. If consumed regularly, they can increase the risk of weight gain, type 2 diabetes, and cardiovascular disease. Some bottled drinks also contain high levels of sodium or other ingredients that are not suitable for people with high blood pressure. Coffee and tea can be part of the diet for many people, but they should not completely replace plain water. In particular, if you notice that coffee makes your heart race, causes insomnia, or upsets your stomach, talk to your doctor about the right amount for you. Alcoholic beverages like beer and wine are also not ideal ways to hydrate. On the contrary, drinking too much alcohol can cause dehydration and affect many organs in the body. For most seniors, plain water remains the simplest, safest, and most appropriate choice for daily hydration. Mistake number 4. Drinking too much water right before going to bed. Quite a few people have the habit of drinking 1 or 2 large glasses of water right before getting into bed. They believe this will prevent the body from becoming dehydrated during the night. In reality, if you are healthy and have no special instructions from a doctor, staying hydrated throughout the day is more important than drinking a lot right before sleep. For people over 70, drinking too much water in the evening can cause you to wake up to urinate multiple times. Every time you wake up in the middle of the night, it can disrupt your sleep. Fragmented sleep makes it harder for the body to recover. You may feel more tired the next morning. Not only that, but having to walk around in the dark increases the risk of falls. This is especially true for those with reduced vision, low blood pressure, or poor balance. Many cases of hip fractures in seniors occur when they wake up to use the bathroom at night. This does not mean you have to starve yourself of water. If you feel thirsty, you should still drink. But instead of drinking a lot at once before bed, distribute your water intake reasonably from morning to afternoon. If you frequently have to wake up 3 or 4 times a night to urinate, talk to your doctor. It could be a sign of an enlarged prostate, diabetes, sleep disorders, or other medical conditions that need to be evaluated. Mistake number 5, believing that drinking more water will help detox the kidneys. On social media, you may come across a lot of advice like, drink 4 or 5 liters of water a day to clean your kidneys. It sounds logical, but the reality is not that simple. The kidneys are organs responsible for filtering blood and removing waste. It is true that water is essential for the kidneys to function. However, that does not mean the more water you drink, the healthier your kidneys will be. If you drink more than your body needs for a long time, especially if you have heart failure or chronic kidney disease, the excess water can put pressure on your body. In some people, drinking too much also lowers the sodium concentration in the blood. Furthermore, there is no evidence that drinking massive amounts of water can wash away toxins or restore damaged kidney function. The best way to protect your kidneys is to control your blood pressure. Control your blood sugar if you have diabetes. Do not smoke. Avoid using over-the-counter painkillers for long periods without supervision. Eat a balanced diet, and maintain a water intake that matches your body's needs. If your doctor has instructed you to limit fluids due to heart or kidney disease, always follow those orders. Do not apply general advice from the internet without knowing if it is right for you. Mistake number 6. Ignoring the signs that your body is dehydrated or overhydrated. The body always sends us very important signals, but many people unintentionally ignore them. For example, if you often have a dry mouth, dark yellow urine, dry skin, constipation, fatigue, or dizziness when standing up, those could be signs that your body lacks water. Conversely, if you have swollen feet or legs, rapid weight gain within a few days, shortness of breath, or an unusually bloated feeling in your abdomen, especially if you have heart failure or kidney disease, these could be signs that your body is holding too much fluid. In this case, continuing to drink a lot of water may not be appropriate. That is why there is no single number that applies to everyone. A healthy person being active outdoors on a hot day will have different water needs than someone with heart failure undergoing treatment. The important thing is to learn to listen to your body. Observe the color of your urine. Monitor your weight if your doctor instructs you to. Pay attention to swelling or shortness of breath, and report any unusual changes to your doctor. Do not just look at the number of liters you have drunk. Look at how your body reacts to that amount of water. Mistake number 7. Not adjusting water intake based on your health status and the medications you are taking. This is a mistake that many people make. They hear a piece of advice online saying, everyone should drink 2 liters of water a day, or you must drink 3 liters to be healthy. Then they apply it exactly to themselves. But in reality, there is no fixed amount of water that fits everyone. After age 70, water needs depend on many factors. For example, weight, the weather, activity level, diet, heart function, kidney function, and the medications you are using. For instance, a healthy person who walks every day and lives in a hot climate will need more water than someone who is sedentary in a cool environment. Meanwhile, someone with heart failure may be asked by their doctor to restrict water to avoid fluid overload. People with chronic kidney disease at certain stages may also need to adjust their water intake differently than a healthy person. Some medications also affect the body's water needs. Diuretics increase urine output. Some other treatments can cause dry mouth or change the electrolyte balance. That is why you should not blindly apply someone else's advice to yourself. If you have an underlying medical condition or are on long-term treatment, ask your doctor, how much water should I drink each day? This simple question can help you avoid many risks. How to drink water properly after age 70. The good news is that drinking water correctly is not complicated. The key is to form small habits and maintain them every day. Instead of drinking a lot at once, divide your water intake throughout the day. You can drink after waking up, a little in the mid-morning, during or after meals if appropriate, and supplement in the mid-afternoon. If you have to go out in hot weather, proactively hydrate before you feel thirsty. When you have a fever, diarrhea, or vomiting, the body can lose water faster than usual. In these cases, contact your doctor if symptoms persist or if there are signs of severe dehydration. You should also pay attention to the color of your urine. In many healthy people, pale yellow urine usually indicates that the body is well hydrated. If your urine is consistently very dark or completely clear for a long time, review your water intake and talk to your doctor if necessary. Another simple tip is to always carry a small water bottle when you go out. Seeing the bottle will help you remember to drink more regularly instead of forgetting for hours. If you are forgetful, you can place a glass of water in easy-to-see spots like the dining table or next to your medication. Sometimes, very small changes can help form a good habit that lasts for years. When do you need to see a doctor immediately? Most issues related to water and fluid balance happen gradually. However, there are some signs you should not delay in seeking medical help for. Go to the doctor or seek medical support immediately if you have rapidly increasing shortness of breath or a feeling of suffocation, swelling in the legs that increases quickly over a few days, chest pain, confusion or changes in consciousness, inability to urinate or a marked decrease in urine volume, blood in the urine, severe dizziness or fainting. These could be signs of conditions that need to be evaluated and treated promptly. Do not try to adjust things yourself by drinking a lot or stopping water intake entirely. Treating the correct cause is always more important. Summary: water is an indispensable part of life. But after age 70, the important thing is not to drink as much as possible, but to drink correctly and in a way that suits your health status. Today, we have explored 7 common mistakes when drinking water, including only drinking when you feel thirsty, drinking too much water at once, replacing plain water with other beverages, drinking too much water right before bed, believing that drinking a lot of water will detox the kidneys, ignoring signs that the body is lacking or holding too much water, and not adjusting water intake based on medical conditions and medications. By changing just a few small habits, you can help protect your heart, kidneys, and brain, and maintain better health in the years to come. Thank you for watching the video until the end. If you found today's content helpful, please share this video with relatives and friends, especially those over 60 or 70, so everyone can build more scientific water drinking habits. Do not forget to click like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you do not miss future videos on senior health. Note: the content in this video is for informational and educational purposes only. The content does not replace the advice, diagnosis, or treatment of a doctor. If you have an underlying medical condition or have been asked to control your fluid intake, please follow the instructions of your treating physician.